Hi, I'm Robert Pagall, and today I want to talk about what is the second most underused or abused management technique that managers simply either don't do properly or don't do very well. And the thing is that it's such an obvious technique and managers know about it, but they simply don't do it properly, and that's called delegation. Okay, and we've got a little mini guide here. It's called Delegation for Managers, which maps out how to do this properly, and it's not as simple as you might think. Okay, so I'm going to just cover some of the points from that. If you'd like a summary, it's available to purchase for not a whole lot of dollars, less than $10. Okay, so number one, what is delegation? Delegation is the process whereby the manager assigns some of his or her tasks and responsibilities to a person who reports to him or her. Its general purpose is to get the job done through other people, which is, after all, the essential part of effective management. Okay, so why do it? Where are the advantages? Well, we miss out on the power of delegation when we don't realize that it's not just dumping off job tasks to employees. So here are a few of the reasons why delegation is more powerful. Okay, the obvious thing is that if it's done properly, it saves managerial time. Now, of course, properly means that you assign tasks, you give parameters, and then you get the hell out of the way as a manager. Let them do the thing. Okay? If you can't delegate with confidence that they're going to do it the way you want it done, then don't delegate. Of course, you'll be working 24 hours a day. Okay? Save managerial time. Second thing, if you're a manager, you may think that you are the best person to do a lot of tasks, so you end up micromanaging. Yeah, it happens, okay? But delegation means making sure that you are using the right people with the right skills and the right approach to the particular task. Yeah, it's kind of simple, okay? It makes a difference who you delegate to and what you delegate to those people. Okay. The third thing is, if you want to develop employees, one of the best ways to do that is to delegate. Because in fact, the delegation process, believe it or not, is like a coaching process. Because the communication in the delegation process is like, this is what I need done, this is why I need it done, and here are some of the things I'm looking for. That's just coaching. People learn by doing that. Will they make some mistakes? Maybe they might even make mistakes you didn't make. But on the other hand, they might also not make mistakes that you would make. And finally, the engagement and motivation of employees. We hear so much about employee engagement, and whether you buy into that whole thing or not, I personally am not a big fan. Or not. One way to really get employees charged up is to give them tasks that are close to managerial level tasks, okay, and give them the meaning behind the task. Why are we doing it? How should we be doing it? And then off you go. And I'll tell you why. It expresses confidence in the individual that's being delegated to. Okay, so the question then is, how do you do this properly? And I really do suggest that you get this little mini guide here. I mean, it's under $10, and if it doesn't save you $10 in aggravation and time, then I don't know what to tell you. But just to go through this, we explain what employees need if they are going to be able to do a good job when you delegate tasks to them. Okay, we're going to we look at delegation step by step here, and actually, just to give you a preview, Peter Drucker suggested just 3 really simple questions about delegation, and these are really outstanding and simple. What am I doing that does not need to be done at all? What am I doing that can be done by somebody else? And what am I doing that only I can do? That helps you decide on what tasks to delegate. Okay, then in addition, you need to match tasks with staff, and you need to establish task parameters and expectations, and there has to be a follow-up and feedback process. There are also a number of delegation pitfalls to avoid, and maybe I'll talk about those in another video. Okay, but they are all included in this little mini guide that you might want to pick up. It's downloadable, so you can get it right away. I'll tell you right now, when you start to delegate effectively, you will increase the amount of time in your day, if you're a manager or a supervisor, by a good 10 or 20%, and if you do it properly, things are going to get done better. I know you're great as a manager, but you know what? If you start delegating, the positive effects are exceedingly powerful. Thanks.